Hi, I'm the pub landlady, and this is a story about the Great British Pub. The Great British Pub is disappearing. It will soon become a thing of the past. It has been mentioned that they are closing at the rate of 50 a week, and that within the next 2 years 2,000 pubs will be closed for good. These pubs are the centre of the social community where weddings, christenings, engagements, birthdays and sadly even wakes are held, and yet they are being systematically destroyed. This industry is one of the most tightly controlled, and rightly so. The majority of licensees cannot afford to break the rules, even if they wanted to, for the ultimate price is their business and their homes. You will always have in every walk of life a rotten apple or two. However, that does not mean that the whole barrel is rotten. So why is this great trade being destroyed? Why will the Great British Pub become a thing of the past, confined to the analogues of history? There are many reasons. To name but a few, we have the smoking ban, which has undoubtedly had a detrimental effect on this industry. Pubs are not now full of happy non-smokers. In fact, it is a known fact that non-smokers will go and sit outside with their smoking friends. There have been a few websites set up to help combat this problem. We have Freedom to Choose and www.nationalsmokingday.com. We have supermarkets selling cans of beer for 22p a can. Licensees can't buy their beer at this price, and yet they are held responsible for binge drinking and, it would appear, all other alcohol-related problems. Common sense dictates that the differences between pub prices and supermarket price shows where the problem lies. And we have the credit crunch, which is undoubtedly here. This trade is an expendable income commodity. We are left with the customer's choice of staying in with cheap booze and the choice of being able to have a cigarette if they so choose in the warm, or going down to their local to meet their friends, paying overinflated prices, being booted outside if they wish to have a cigarette, being told they can't do this, they can't do that for fear of breaking some rule. So what is their choice? They take their friends home. Staying in is the new going out. Finally, we have the biggest travesty of all. So-called business partners that take more than their fair share, who charge unsustainable rents, who charge at least double for their products, whilst we have no choice. We have to purchase these products from them due to tie clauses. We are talking about the multi-million-pound pubcos who have grown so big and so bold that very few dare stand up to them, and if you dare, you face their wrath. They have exploited people. They have lied, they have bullied. You thought the schoolyard was bad. That's nothing compared to this. They have caused illness, marriage breakups, family splitting, bankruptcy, insolvency, homelessness, and sadly even a case of suicide. All of these things can be verified by countless lessees and tenants. Now though, the lessees are uniting and starting to fight back to save their and your Great British Pub. The pubcos are on unsteady feet. They are being scrutinised from all angles, from city to frontline, to customers, to staff, to media attention. Well, that isn't being subdued anyway. An e-petition has been set up with 10 Downing Street, asking the Prime Minister to reinvestigate the pubco model. They were investigated in 2004 by the Traders Select Committee, who gave some recommendations to be followed. It would appear that these recommendations are neither being adhered to or followed. Lessees have stories that would increase any viewing or readership figures. These are stories that you would not believe could possibly be true, that would tug at your heartstrings. The moral factor is outstanding, it beggars belief. These stories can be viewed through several different websites, one of them being LAPCO, Licensees Against Pubcos. It has been named that for a reason, so that licensees are aware that somewhere exists who is not going to be bullied or intimidated by the pubcos. LAPCO's address is www.lapco.org.uk. There is also www.nationalassociationoflicensees.co.uk. On both of these sites you will find links to other websites that are joining in the fight. i.e. the big debate, freedom for pubs, freedom to choose, nationalsmokingday.com, blog site for pub lovers, plus others. On the LAPCO site there are links to the petition, so please get your friends to sign it. It's in your own interest. If we can beat these pubcos, the price of our beer can come down, and that is not through the government, that is still taking account of the government taxes. So now we ask you to help us to attain a level playing field for all parties concerned. We do not wish to destroy the pubcos. They are an integral part of our society. Without the pubcos there are many lessees who would not be able to afford to have a pub to begin with. Unfortunately, many of them cannot afford to have a pub now, but that is a different story. Or maybe not. As I said, we don't wish to destroy the pubcos. They are an integral part of our society. We would just like them to start playing fair and to stop ruining people's lives. One of the main ways is by everybody joining together. We are a small group who have taken on the mighty pubcos. We must fight, or it will be last orders in our pubs. Join LAPCO, join the fight. It is in your own interest, it affects everybody. If you use a pub, it will affect you in one way or another. So please, sign the petition, join LAPCO. LAPCO is also organising a peaceful protest march on the headquarters of certain pub companies. The point of this is to raise the plight of lessees and also to highlight the petition. We do need the government on side to help us achieve this. So please join LAPCO. The address once more is www.lapco.org.uk. There are certain things that cannot be changed, no matter how much we might wish it to be so. However, I am hoping with your help that the pubcos will have to stop bullying their lessees. Please contact LAPCO, where I guarantee that you will be amazed and horrified at the stories that have been collected.